Welcome guys to a brand new video. Now we're going to be talking about two particular games, and we are going to be going over the best characters for players. So right now we are in Cookie Run Kingdom, and we are going to be going over the best units for players, especially if you're a newer player, because you want to have a good start, a good account, and these are the best characters for you. So for Cookie Run Kingdom, there's a bunch of characters in this game. Now right now we do have the fire spirit cookie, who is honestly one of the best characters to have right now. And lucky for you, we have events that will potentially give you the character, as long as you do everything in the event. And there is also the banner where you can summon as well. You can also pull him off banner as well if you guys get lucky. Fire spirit cookie is absolutely amazing, must build in my opinion. And then we also have another character who is Shadow Milk Cookie, which you can again potentially pull off banner. There is the specific banner with him, and I think it's with Mystic Flower as well, where they're both in the same banner. But I think the best one you want to go for is Shadow Milk Cookie, good in PvP, good in PvE as well. And out of the other characters, Golden Cheese Cookie is also pretty good as well. I would still say that Shadow Milk as well as Fire Spirit are honestly a little bit more higher. Of course, the awakened version of Golden Cheese Cookie, and the same thing with Pure Vanilla, one of the best healers, but again has to be the awakened version. Pretty good. Mr. Flower is good in terms of having the ability to, what's it called, I think it's the debuff removal, debuff protection, and of course healing as well. That's pretty good in my opinion. Okay, also because of Fire Spirits, Burning Spice Cookies, honestly absolutely amazing. Now these are high rarity characters. It's not going to be very easy to get, but you can potentially reroll for these units as well. Oh yeah, let's not forget Wind Archer Cookie as well. I've been trying to get this man's costume, it is not happening. Okay, so in terms of super epic characters that are good, well, right now with the arcade arena, clotted cream cookies actually being used. Also the elder fairy cookie is actually pretty nice as well, so we're just going to quickly promote him. Okay, let's quickly blitz through all the rest. Who else is good? I think those are the two main ones that you should focus on, but again, I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, Crimson Coral Cookie is also pretty good as well. So I'm mainly focusing on the legendary characters, the super epics, and the beast cookies, because those are the harder ones to get, so it's better for you guys to reroll for these characters. So hopefully newer players find this video helpful for the Cookie Run Kingdom. So we are in Raid Shadow Legends, and we are going to be going over a couple of characters that are going to be good for newer players. And again, I wanted to let you guys know that there are 4 available codes right now for newer players to get 4 legendary characters. You need to use this within the first 48 hours of creating your account. And spoiler alert, there are 2 legendary characters from the 4 list of 4 codes that are actually amazing for newer players, and I will be talking about them later on in the video. But the code for Supreme Galak, who is an amazing character, is called Supreme 6, so that's a code for him. For Son Wukong, the code is Monkey King, an amazing character as well. For Alice the Wanderer, the code is Get Alice. For Loki the Deceiver, the code is Get Loki. Those are 4 coupon codes that you guys have to pick one. You pick one of the codes and you guys have yourself an amazing legendary character that will help you progress. There is also a free character that you can get as a free epic character called Zargala that is going to be useful for your start, and you can also get £60 or $60 worth of items as well. There is also an additional code that you guys can use, which is called Gameleap, which offers 1 full energy, 10 XP brew, and 100k silver. This is extremely good to use, as you can use this every single day. And that is going to be extremely amazing for newer players. And again, some of these characters are absolutely crazy and are good characters for newer players, so I need to talk about them right now. So let's quickly go ahead and talk about one of the characters that I do think a lot of people might actually want to pick. So to do that, we need to go over to index over here. And also to download the game, go ahead and use my links in the comment section, the description of the video, and the QR codes. Download the game using my links and then use these codes to get yourself an amazing start. And I recommend playing Raid on your PC because the graphics and the animations are freaking amazing. Like, they are top tier. top tier graphics, and it's insane. You're going to be able to see it actually right now when I take a look at the character. So the one character we will need to talk about right now is Supreme Gallic. Okay, if I remember correctly, it should be a orc. There he is over here. Why? There we go. Okay, it's working now. Let's go over to orcs right there. Sorry. Supreme Gallic is over here, and he has an amazing design. Like I said, the graphics for the game is crazy, and this is him over here. So we're going to take a look at his kit, talk about why he is a good character, and also you can take a look at the reviews over here. You can see this character is top tier. Okay, you can tell. Okay, so Supreme Gallic, first skill over here: attack one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a extra 10% chance of inflicting a crit hit, which allows him to deal extra damage. Crit is absolutely amazing. Each hit also has a 40% chance of increasing the duration of any HP burn debuff on the target by 1 turn. So HP burn is basically a DOT, damage over time, and this character Supreme Gallic does have other abilities that actually allow him to use that HP burn. So having an ability that extends the duration of it, absolutely crazy, absolutely good. And also this is only at level 1, but as you can see, you can continuously level this up all the way to level 5, and then the buff and debuff chances also increase by 10%. So that is crazy. That is crazy good. So it's a 10% chance of inflicting critical hit. I'm not sure if that's going to be increased because it says buff and debuff chance, but 10%, that technically should increase from 10% to 30% now. And then each hit has a 40% chance of increasing duration. That should also be increased to 60% now, if I'm understanding this level upgrade. Okay, so this is actually really good, and this is scaling off of his attack. Okay, so next ability over here, this is a cooldown of 4 turns, attacks 4 times at random, and places a 50% increased attack buff on this champion. Now this is crazy good because you technically would like to, you'd use this anyways to increase his attack by 50%, and then you can potentially use this to also extend the debuff, also deal good amount of damage actually. So over here you are able to increase his damage, absolutely crazy, for 3 turns, guys. The duration for this buff is crazy good. Each hit has a extra 10% chance of inflicting a critical hit. Again, critical hit is king. Each hit has a 75% chance of instantly activating any HP burn debuff on each target, and decreases the duration of the HP burn debuff by 1 turn. Okay, again, like I said, this plays well with his first skill over here. And then this fills the champion's turn meter by 30% if 3 or more HP burn debuff are activated. So he applies the debuff and then he activates it. He has a chance to activate the debuff to deal DOT. So this is going to be good. Okay, 4 times at random. Is this only to 1 enemy? Each hit has a, yeah, it's 1 enemy. Okay, so only 1 enemy, but this is still really good. And the buff chance and debuff chance is also increased. As you can see, the cooldown is also reduced by 1, so 3 turns, which means that the buff is 50% buff will eventually be always on. Okay, always on, because it lasts for 3 turns. The cooldown will go down to 3 turns for the skill. You can continuously give you 50% increase in attack. That is crazy. And then we take a look at his other skill, attacking all enemies, AoE, good in PvP, good in PvE. Has a extra 10% chance of inflicting a critical hit, has a 75% chance of placing HP burn, and block buff debuff for 2 turns. Now this character is crazy to me. Like, I honestly would actually consider picking this character from the coupon code. For 2 turns, also places a 30% decreased speed. Again, this is going to be very helpful for bosses and PvP as well, or arena. Also places a 30% decreased speed debuff on targets whose turn meter is higher than 50%. Okay, it's a bit niche now because of this contingency to actually do this. Maybe not that crazy for PvP now, but still good, because decreasing speed is going to be very important. And this is overall absolutely amazing. Take a look at his passives over here. Now this is actually one of the craziest passive I have seen so far, but then again, I'm still a newer player. Whenever this champion receives any of the Z buffs over here, he is instantly able to remove it. This guy's crazy. Stun, forget that. PvP, don't matter. Then fully heals this champion and grants an extra turn. This is one of the most broken passives ever. It's crazy. It's only for it's a cooldown for 4 turns though, so yeah, it's actually pretty good though. And then we have this aura ability, which increases attack allies attack in all battles by 33%. This is one of the best aura as well. Flat increase in attack, crazy good. Overall, one of the best characters, okay? One of the best characters for newer players to get. So to get this character, use the code Supreme6, and he is absolutely crazy good. The next character, guys, that is absolutely crazy is going to be over at it's Skinwalker. There we go. Skinwalker at the bottom. Song Wukong. Crazy character. I know everyone knows who Song Wukong is, the Monkey King. That's why his code is the Monkey King. He is also pretty good. I will say he's more orientated for PvP or arena versus Galak. So let's take a look at what his skill does. But as you can see, look at the reviews, guys. Not that I'm saying that, okay, I am saying that there's multiple reviews, many reviews actually, which implies that many players have this character. There must be a reason, because he's good. Arena offense, as you can see, arena defense, he is broken for arena. Okay, let's take a look at why. His first skill over here, attacks one enemy, has a 25% chance of placing a stun debuff. Guys, you know why this is broken. Stun is crazy good. Stun is crazy good, especially this is just his basic attack with no cooldown. Okay, for 1 turn, the chance increases to 50% if the target has any buffs, which in PvP, there's gonna be supportive character that buffs up the unit. He just has a 50% chance now to increasing it. However, at level 3 and level 5, that chance is increased by a lot, which again shows you he is going to be absolutely insane for PvP. His second skill over here attacks one enemies, which ignores 50% of target's defense. Ignoring defense is crazy good as well. Okay, will attack all remaining enemies with any surplus damage if the target is killed. This attack will also ignore 50% of target's defense. This attack cannot be crits. That's fine. If the initial target survives, place a sheep debuff on them for 1 turn. This debuff cannot be blocked. Forget any other characters that can block debuff. This don't work. Okay, sheep debuff is crazy. Okay, what does sheep does actually? It'd be a debuff. It'll be over here. Let's see if we can find it. Sheep. I should have looked at this already. Actually, there you go. Champion under sheep debuff loses access to their normal skill and can only use the following sheep skill. Attacks one enemy and you're like the 50 times removes the sheep debuff. Okay, anyways, this is it over here. Okay, this is helpful. Yeah, let's see, ignores 50%. So yeah, this is a really good ability. Next up over here, attacks all enemies before attacking, steals all buff from all enemies. This is AoE, guys. This is AoE and it's stealing all the buffs, and then places a block buff debuff on them. You can see why this character is crazy. Okay, you want to build him with actually like maybe speed, so that he's able to use his ability first. Okay, so attack all enemies before attacking, steal all debuffs, and then places a block buff, so they can't get any buffs basically. And the cooldown is reduced by 1 at level 5. Damage is increased. It's an AoE attack. It's crazy good. Okay, next up we have this over here, which is revives this champion. This is his passive. Revives this champion with 100% of HP and 100% turn meter 3 turns after they are killed. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Another good passive, and another reason why he's crazy in PvP. And again, look at his aura ability, increases ally speed in an arena battle. This is going to be helpful. People with speed, higher speed will go first, and that's why you want him to help with that. So this is a crazy aura ability as well. Again, like I said, more orientated for PvP, but an amazing character. You can also use in PvE even, actually, with this stun even, and removing buffs and stuff like that. But you can see why this character is crazy, and I would recommend people pick this character as well. So again, Supreme Galak, and we have Song Wukong, 2 amazing characters. But of course, the other characters available in the game are also very good, like Loki. I mean, not better than Supreme Galak or MONKEYKING, but if you like a character design, then pick the character. Okay, don't let anyone change your mind. But I'm just going over the best characters for newer players, and that was it. Okay, I'm trying to find Loki, but I would have showed you guys how Loki looks like anyways. Okay, So yeah, that's 2 characters. That's very good. However, you can also get a 4-star character, Epic Zargala. Okay, an epic, not epic, not 4-star character, an epic unit Zargala, who is actually pretty good as well. Okay, and you can also get a anniversary pack that contains £60 or $60, sorry, of resources. Which, if we go over to index over here, Zargala is an orc, and she's an epic character, so she'll be over here. And there she is. Let's take a look at her kit straight away. First attack 1 enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 1 turn. If you want to see what weaken does, we can go over to here. Let's try to see weaken. I might have missed it, hopefully not. It doesn't go in, they should have left it in alphabetical order. It would have made it easier. There you go. Increases damage received by the targets by 10% or 25%. That is actually really good. Really good. And then her other ability, attacks 1 enemy, instantly activates the crack armor skill if the target is killed by this attack. You want to build her with increased attack. Make sure she does insane amount of damage. And this is the crack armor skill, which is attacks all enemies. Okay, once you kill 1, she now attacks all enemy. After the first hit, has a 50% chance of placing a 60% decrease in defense. Gonna increase your damage on all enemies for 2 turns and is scaled off attack. And as you can see, the buff and debuff chances are increased as well as you level up the skill. And then she also has aura, which is increased allies ACC in all battle, but that doesn't matter. It's this 3 abilities or 3 skills that are actually pretty good. Okay, now she doesn't have a lot of reviews because she's an epic, but as you can see, pretty good amount of good rating. So that is 3 characters that you can get for quite easily for a newer player. Well, if you have to pick between Supreme Gallic and Son Wukong, but that is 3 characters that are very good and it's going to help you guys progress. Hopefully you guys find this video helpful. Go ahead and use my link in the comment section, the description of the video. You can scan the QR code to be able to download Raid Shadow Legends right now today, and you can get all of this amazing rewards. You can get codes. You can use the codes for Supreme Gallic, which is Supreme 6. For Son Wukong, it's Monkey King. For Alice the Wonder, it is Get Alice. And for Loki the Deceiver, it is Get Loki. These codes are only for newer players, but are amazing codes. You can also get an epic character, Zargala, with items that are worth $60. And there's also one additional code that gives you 1 full energy, 10 XP brew, and 100k silver, which is Gameleap. Make sure you redeem it as well. And it's only available once per day, so you can keep reusing it, but every day. Okay, and make sure you join my clan as well. We actually do have multiple people join our clan. Let me quickly go ahead and show you. So our clan actually has new members, sorry. So that's pretty good. Thank you for joining, and that's it. Hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on Raid Shadow Legends. Thank you for Raid for sponsoring this video. Use the code, sorry, and click the link in the description and the comment section of the video. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.